guys, this is Jay. Welcome to the Not Too Shabby Box of the Month Hop. I just wanted to quick take you through what is in the box this month before we get into a project. And I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. So leading us off, we have our usual treat, and we have a bonus of some of the pale green enamel dots that were in the Cool Treats summer pad. And we get a freebie of the new fall enamel dots in this particular box. And then we have two distinct paper and ephemera collections, essentially. We have the coffee and books and the farm fresh pumpkins. And just for comparison, the coffee and books is very similar in palette, I think, to the delicate pumpkins that got released as part of the fall collection. So if you're looking for sort of a non-traditional kind of fall vibe, this definitely has that. I really love some of these papers. Jamie will probably do a full breakdown, so I'll keep this fairly brief. I really like the ladies in here. They remind me a lot of the Apple pads that came out recently. And then we have sort of our more traditional fall ephemera in the Farm Fresh Pumpkins pack. You have a tiered tray and trucks and all sorts of other stuff. And I'll just give you a quick flip through here of the pads colors. I love, love, love this particular piece. I think this one's really cool. Anyway, essentially these are very traditional fall colors. So we got that. And then we have three stamp sets, which coordinate with, this one coordinates primarily with Farm Fresh pumpkins. You see you have a big sort of sunflower and pumpkin stamp and a couple really nice big greetings. I really like the Gather one. That I think is my personal favorite. And then these two stamp sets coordinate more with the coffee and books. You know, we have some lattes and other mugs, and we have books and coffee and all sorts of great stuff. And I think it bears mentioning, and I will say kudos to the stamp set designer, because we have cats, and I am a big fan of that. We had some really nice pups in the Apple Pad, but two we have a cat in each stamp set. I really like the one sort of by him or herself. I thought I would do what's becoming one of my new favorite cards, which is the crisscross card. These are half a sheet of 8.5 by 11, scored at uh, 5.5. And then I just took my trimmer and cut this edge off so that basically we wind up with two of the same size, but one folds over this way, one folds over that way. And then I cut slightly smaller triangles. These are 4 by 5 1/4 square or rectangles that then are cut. So I think what I'm going to do is put these together. I thought it would be fun to play with the non-traditional pad, the coffee and books, because I thought, I tend to do really traditional fall colors quite often. So let's start putting this together, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the hop. You could, of course, use the same color if you prefer that kind of a look. And with this type of a crisscross card, you always have the option to do something decorative here if you want this to be a secondary inside pocket. Sometimes that's nice if you want to like tuck a little, mini present in the front and then still have room. But I think I'm going to make this, I think I'll put the yellow over the top of the orange and have it look like this when it's done. Um, and then you can either just sort of put a note card inside, or you can, obviously do whatever you like. If you are a fan of tags, this is a very nice card to stick a couple different tags in. Um, and while I put this together, let me just tell you about what the event we are part of today. This is the Box of the Month hop that always happens on the first. There is a prize associated with this hop. So if you look in the description box below, or really on any of the videos in the hop, you will see a Rafflecopter link, which will allow you to enter, and you only have to do that once, and then there will be a winner selected from that. Now, I'm only going to glue half of this because I want to get um, this panel down first. Whoop, and I actually put this the wrong way down, so let me redo that. Um, this line coat glue is really nice, but it tends to grip quickly, but that won't really be an issue for us here today. You really only need a little bead of glue to glue this down. Forgive my cat, he is investigating something. But I encourage you, when you get done watching my video, to just click on the hashtag and you'll be able to see all the other videos in the hop. And please like, comment, and subscribe on all of them because they're all very interesting. I feel like the thing about our team that's really cool is that everyone has their own perspective, which really lends to a lot of really cool projects in the end. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to glue this guy over the top. And the cool part about these crisscross cards to me is like it's a great way to showcase your paper, and it's a great way to make a card that is a little more flexible. That's why I like having sort of the option you can have one pocket or two pockets, or tuck things or not tuck things. Or in this case, you could use the back to write your message. You can certainly put as many mats or layers on this as you want. And what I wanted to do is I thought it would be great to just sort of tuck in one of our ladies reading books, or I guess carrying books. And here we go. The thing that's awesome about all of the Not Too Shabby ephemera is they really make these cards come together just sort of lickety split, which is something I always appreciate. Really all we need to do now is get something here on this corner. I thought I would keep using the same ephemera, and I really love this like little pink coffee cup. It is one of my favorite things. It's very cute. And there's this really neat stitched pumpkin. My grandmother actually had like almost a footstool kind of in a similar pattern, which was really neat. So this really reminds me of her quite a bit. And I always love when these ephemera packs come with a little sentiment. This one says, love for coffee and books. I love coffee and books. Well, and I'm just gonna put that over the top here. Well, let's put it more over to the side. So we have just a fun little cluster, and we have our nice little lady taking a look at it. And I think that our card is more or less complete. You could, of course, go on and embellish this more if you would like, and then it gives you a lot of flexibility to put whatever you want in the center. Um, I actually space these out slightly so that if you want to do like a standard card front size panel, it should fit. I also find that rounding the corners sometimes helps that a lot as well. So anyway, thanks for checking this out. Feel free to join the subscription. There are links below to all the Not Too Shabby products that I used and talked about in this video. And if you click the hashtag and visit all the stops, I encourage you to join in the giveaway because who doesn't like free stuff? Until next time, this is Jay, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.